Hi everyone, this is Ritika, and how are you guys? Are you guys anxious or excited? I would want you to be excited. So I know that we have not been active on this channel for a long time, but I know कि आपका JMINS का session 1 आ रहा है, and I just wanted to come here and wish you guys all the best. And I'll share a couple of quick points with you guys. I won't take more than 5 minutes. So I'll share some points about the day before the exam, for the exam, and during the exam. So quickly, the first point being that I think you all know this, but I just want to repeat this, that keep the day before the exam very light. Don't take any mock tests. Don't try to solve any new questions. You can do light revisions of your short notes, of your inorganic thing, of your some inorganic formulas or whatever. You can do all those things. But even these things you can keep in the first half of the day, and the second half of the day before your exam, try to chill basically. You can watch a movie, you can take a stroll, you can spend time with your family. So the idea here is that I'll give you a quick analogy. Is that, let's say there's an athlete who has run a marathon who has been running a marathon for a long time, and now he has to run a sprint the next day. He needs to take rest, right? His body needs to take rest for him to be able to perform very best in the next day. Similarly, you have been doing a lot of hard work. Trust in that you're not going to do any magic in the last in 12 hours or something. So trust in the hard work you have put in till now, and let your mind relax, your mental state. So this actually brings me to my second point, that your mental state, your confidence is going to be the key for your 3 hours which you are spending for in the next day. I can't say that confidence plays the 100% of the role. Definitely not. Whatever you have learned till now, whatever problem solving skills you have acquired, whatever knowledge have you acquired, plays the 80% of the role. But 20% role is still played by the confidence. So if you have heard of this quote from Henry Ford, that is, if you think you can do it, or if you think you can't do it, either way you are right. So अगर आपको लगता है कि कल आप एग्जाम में अच्छा करोगे, कल आप एग्जाम में इतना अच्छा स्कोर करोगे, तो आप कर पाओगे. I mean, obviously, if you have not prepared at all, you can't expect yourself to score 300 out of 300. That's not going to happen. But you can definitely increase your score by at least 20% if you have the belief in yourself. And talking about the quote, I can tell you from personal experience that I've experienced it firsthand, both sides of the coin. There was an exam which I had given, appeared for twice. In the first attempt, I did not really believe in myself, and even my preparation was not up to the mark. But I did not believe also that I could do it, and I did not do it. In the second attempt, I had more preparation as well, and I also had the confidence that yes, I can crack this time, and I did. But I'll tell you, you will say that yeah, that's just because you were prepared more for the second attempt. But even in the first attempt, right, I had just missed by a very small margin. So if I had just some belief, and I had just uh, like not done, let's say maybe one silly mistake which I did in my exam, then I would have cleared that exam. If I have not, like, if not a very good rank, but I would have at least qualified that exam. So confidence is, what is it about? It's all about the silly mistakes that you are doing in the exam. So uh, um, what do you think is the difference between a rank 1 and rank 100? It's not knowledge, or it's not the problem solving skills. I can bet you that if you give both of these person 1 and 100 20 exams, and you average the scores over those 20 exams, I can bet you that they are going to be approximately same. And similarly, so on that particular day, the rank 1 is a person who made lesser silly mistakes than the rank 100. So I want you to do the exactly same. Obviously, it's easier said than done. I can just say that I'm just saying that try to avoid silly mistakes, but obviously it's going to be difficult. But yeah, you have to remember that if it's not difficult, then everybody can do it, right? So try to minimize your silly mistakes on the day. So bringing me to my third point is, don't play favorites in the exam at all. Don't take anything on your ego. You have to maximize the number of questions you are doing, not the toughness of the question. So basically, here what I am saying is that there could be cases in which like you think that this chapter is really strong of mine, so अगर उसका कोई question आता है तो मुझसे बनना ही चाहिए. तो बट इट्स पॉसिबल दैट कि जो चैप्टर आपका स्ट्रॉन्ग है उसी का ही कोई टफेस्ट क्वेश्चन आ गया है पेपर में, तो व्हाट विल यू डू? डोंट डू इट, राइट? डोंट स्पेंड टू मच टाइम ऑन दैट. just don't think like that कि अरे यार ये तो मेरा बहुत अच्छा chapter है, how can this question not be solved by me? It happens. They put a tougher question than you expected. That's it, right? So I mean, probably you can solve it outside of the exam hall, but within the exam hall you have to be very smart. You have to, as I said, you have to maximize the number of questions, not the toughness of the question. Nobody cares if you solve an easy question or a tough question. The only fact that matters is did you solve the question or not. So question selection is, as I'm saying, is going to be very important in the exam, and try to be as as smart as you can with your question selection. I won't talk much in depth about this. Like if you want to actually see like if you want to know about the strategy I generally followed in my exams, then you can check out this link. But I would want you to stick with the strategy that you have been using till now. And for the, let's say, so the video I'm linking, this is about in general how you can choose the strategy, how you can optimize the strategy of attempting your tests, so you can use that for your next attempt or for your JEE advance, right? It's just to get an idea. You have to pick your own strategy. No strategy works for everybody, and not everybody follows the same strategy. And you can't follow a strategy of some topper or AR1 and become AR1, right? If that's the case, like topper would be selling strategies then in that case. So yeah, so coming back to the point that don't play favorites in the game, don't play favorites in the exam, maximize the number of questions. And yeah, I think exam tips I have shared earlier also on this channel, so you can go look at those videos also. But the purpose of this video was just to wish you guys all the best and put your mind at ease. So I can just summarize whatever I have said right now. So the first thing was that take it light the day before your exam. Secondly, confidence is going to play a very important role. And third point was that don't play favorites in the exam hall. Try to be smart. So yeah, that's it from my side. And let me know in the comments if you have any queries regarding exam strategy, or what to do before the exam, or what to do after, or how to strategize JEE Mains too. So tell me in the comments. I'll definitely try to reply to as much comments as I can. If I feel like that this requires another video, I'll also make it. So yeah, all the best.